Yo, we're back. It's been a while since I've reacted to a video. And today we're gonna be reacting to what's his name? Vitaly, who, if I'm not wrong, is gonna be in jail, like definitely. Because I think the Prime Minister himself, or like a politician, like a big one in the Philippines. I'm not good with geography, by the way. If I say something wrong about them, take it with a grain of salt. But like a big politician said, uh, he was gonna make an example out of Vitality, so that other like nuisance streamers that go there don't go too far, or they just don't go there in general. And it was, the video is by atozy or atozy. Not really sure how you pronounce that, but he is the guy who did the Johnny Salamanca? No, that's from Breaking Bad, I think, right? Or some other game. Oh yeah, Johnny Salami, whatever his name is. The guy who went to Japan. Then he got like banned, I think. Then he went to Korea, and now he's awaiting trial.
Things have absolutely not got better for these scumbag IRL streamer who decided it was a great idea to just go to the Philippines and harass.
I just remembered. Yeah, he stole a security guard or police officer's bike. He threatened a lady, like an old lady, if I'm not wrong. Or no, did he try to rob an old lady? Or did he like take something from her? He did some weird like shit with an old lady. That was definitely like suspicious as fuck, like illegal suspicious. He also reached for a gun from like a police officer, like as a joke, but he still like reached for it. Or was that some other guy? I don't know. He did like a bunch of weird shit.
A bunch of people, threatened to rob an old lady and steal a security guard's motorcycle while live streaming it. And by the way, the Philippines, for any theft of automobiles, is an automatic 20-year sentence in prison. So this guy is clearly a giga brain. But he did all of this to rack up some viewers so he could cash in while doing a gamble.
Dude, there's no way. I mean, that's like the minimum, right? 20 years? Or is that a maximum of 20 years? Because he also has other crimes he could be charged for.
Live stream, right? Which was later on in that same stream.
By the way, cool duck? Or to be a chicken? No, chickens have or ducks have a bigger beak and more circular. Also, the eyes are more on top of the head, right? Meanwhile, chickens, since they have to peck the ground instead of like the water, it needs to be more triangular. Also, they're closer, are they? It's a chicken, it's not a duck.
I mean, overall, there's just so many layers of irony with this entire situation, because anyone with half a brain would realize, hey, this is probably one of the dumbest things you could possibly do, but yeah.
I don't know. Because it's like, you need to know. Oh no, there's no way. Like, is he smart enough to even like know the laws over there? Like, obviously he probably knows that like just taking a bike or whatever is gonna be against the law. But maybe he thinks it's like a misdemeanor if he doesn't actually like rob it, and it's just a prank. Because he is one of those like prank YouTubers, right? Or at least he was before. If I'm not wrong, he did in the hood pranks gone wrong and all that.
Yeah.
So he probably thinks, oh, I didn't actually steal it. I just like moved it a bit. Haha, they're not gonna get me for this.
Doing it anyway. And
which is it's a dumb way of thinking, but you know, it's like
the upcoming punishment, because his chat was very forward about how bad of an idea this was. It's been very apparent to me that a lot of you guys wanted an update on the Vitaly situation, and there is a...
Dude, it's also insane. Because he okay, I don't wanna. It's like I don't see guilt here. He just looks confused, right? Like it's like what's going on?
Situation.
It was just a prank, guys. It was just a prank.
And there is a little bit of an update because I have been in contact with an attorney. So roughly a month ago, we had a bunch of YouTubers and articles come out
Wait.
claiming that
What if he his like editor or whatever, someone from his agency, which I'm guessing he has, because he has a contracts and all that, post a video called Philippine pranks gone wrong. Holy,
he's
that would
going
actually
home,
be funny.
and I couldn't find any confirmation of this.
It
So
would
back
be a
then,
real
I didn't make a
prank.
follow-up video because I just couldn't verify this was actually true. Instead, I decided to reach out to attorney Neil, who's a Filipino-based attorney who I
Okay.
actually interviewed on this channel previously. So as of now, Vitaly is still sitting in a Filipino jail months after his arrest, even though, according to a report released a little bit over a month ago, almost all of his charges against Vitaly have been dropped. According to Neil, this is not true, and
Okay, so there's a bit of a misinformation going on here. Let's listen to that again because I was I was laughing at my own joke. Sorry about that.
all of his charges against Vitaly.
Wait,
even though,
who said
according
the
to a
charges?
report released a little bit over a month ago, almost all of his charges against Vitaly have been dropped.
Okay, press
According to Neil,
report.
this is not true, and simply a misleading article that's been echoed around. Because he's still being held in jail after that live stream stunt in Manila where he allegedly stole a security guard's hat, allegedly tried
I believe the lawyer here. If he's actually like a Philippine lawyer, he probably has connections. He probably like, you know, he has a web of information here. So he probably knows more than like the press, I guess.
to grab for a firearm of a security guard, ran off with the
This is the one I was talking about, so it was
stole
him.
security guard's hat, allegedly tried to grab for a firearm of a security guard, ran off with the motorcycle of a security guard, and then obviously threatened to rob that older
So I'm pausing a lot. Like
guard, allegedly
you
stole
can
security
see
guard's
that he's like he probably thinks these are just pranks, which is like, oh, I took your hat, haha, I'll give it back later. So it's like I'm not gonna be charged, right? Because I actually didn't steal it.
hat, allegedly tried to grab for a firearm of a security guard, ran off.
Same thing with here. He probably thinks, oh, I'm not actually leaving. Like it's just a joke. Like I do think he's probably that dumb. Would that be no? Because Johnny Salami, I feel like Johnny Salami knew what he was doing, right? Like he was doing rage bait on purpose. I feel like this guy is probably dumber.
With the motorcycle of a security guard, and then obviously threatened to rob that older lady, and just a whole plethora of other things.
Yeah, because let's say this was Johnny Salami. He would have done this like maliciously. I think this guy, he just thinks everything's a joke. Like I think doesn't even think this is bad.
The dude committed so many felonies in such a small stream that it's hard to remember them all, and that really says it all. Because you have Johnny over in South Korea at least spreading out the crime between like 120 streams, and I guess Vitaly over here in the Philippines is making it very easy for them and doing all the main crimes in one live stream. Now he did do about like 7 to 10 streams from what I can tell, and they are looking into the other stuff that he did, including what happened in regards to him going into like a kitchen and cooking for himself in a fast food restaurant. He also crashed a tuk-tuk and also obviously harassed that surfing instructor. Those were on other streams, and they're definitely awful enough by them. Also obviously harassed that
You can see that he's even acting, you know, like
that surfing
moving.
instructor. Those were on other
Or maybe not. He is like making faces. Okay. Let's see. He is like making faces for the stream and for the camera. Like in his head, I do think he thinks this is harmless or like not illegal.
surfing instructor. Those were on other streams, and they're definitely awful enough by themselves for normal people. When it comes to kick IRL streamers, that's not even wild anymore. What did make it viral was that stream in Manila, or more specifically, Bonifacio Global City, where he took the security guard motorcycle and so on and so on. We've already been through that list in this video, but if there's anything Vitaly knows how to do is broadcast his terrible decisions in real time.
Excuse me, madam,
Sorry.
I'm gonna rob you if you keep walking away. I want to give you money. No, okay. Okay, because you got a COVID mask, you liberal. Go get your vaccine. I was trying to give you money, but all right. Yeah.
I mean, he left the property here with the item, right? Like, that is robbing, no?
Shut up.
Wait, let me check. I just gotta check something. What they call is putting on a policeman's, would it be called hat or uniform? Like, what does this count as? Because it's part of the uniform. Hat count as impersonating? Okay, it by itself may not be a crime, but if you deceive someone with it, I guess it can. Yeah, that makes sense.
Again, this is
So technically, it's not a impersonation, but if you put that hat on, I'm guessing in the stream itself, he's probably gonna impersonate it, right? The cop.
just so wild. Stop, please.
Like,
Shut up. Oh.
there's no way he's smart enough not to do that.
Well, in that case, have a great day. I mean, again, what an idiot. So, he was granted bail, but that lasted about 4 seconds because he was immediately rearrested again and just moved to an actual jail while he awaits his trial. He's also in this, like, odd immigration mess because neither the USA or Russia wants to fight to get him back.
Yeah.
And the reason I'm saying those two countries is those are the two countries he has citizenship in. And again, after looking at the situation again, what's wild to me is another creator, Eric, who runs the channel Unlock Philippines and Unlock Thailand. He saw my first video where I covered his first mall stunt and actually went and confronted him IRL. And Vitaly clearly didn't see anything wrong with his actions.
Yeah, like I said, he probably thinks everything's a prank, everything is a joke, and it shouldn't be taken seriously. Which, by the way, I keep saying this. I'm not defending him. Like, he should be in jail for all this. Like, he still was gonna rob a lady, an old lady, like just in the streets randomly on camera. He took a police officer or security guard's like a motorcycle, and he went inside a restaurant and just messed with the food, like with his bare hands, no protection. That's like contamination hazard, I think. Like, that's really bad. They might even have to close down the restaurant for the day because of that, no? Apparently he crashed this. I didn't actually see it, so I don't really know how bad it is. Or he probably just rented it, right? And he probably paid for the repair. What else did he do? Yeah, he stole the guy's hat and put it on. He is dumb enough, like I said, to like act like he was a police officer after, as a bit or as a prank, which I would consider impersonating a police officer. Like, he definitely should get jail time. There's no way he doesn't.
Chad? Not you. Who's the creator that talking about me?
Atozy, but he's
Atozy,
not,
he has like 1,000 subscribers?
No. He's got like 1 million or so. He's not,
wow,
bro. He's just it's what people show him what's going on here in the Philippines.
Okay.
Right. So like, what?
But there's Facebook videos with me. There's Facebook videos.
No, it's not videos. It was off of your screen.
You know what? He might have the Johnny syndrome and just be drunk constantly. Because he does talk like he doesn't, like he's not actually hearing or understanding the words, right?
Yeah, but you watched the whole VOD.
Yeah, Vitaly's whole argument here just completely falls apart because I watched the VOD, and the more of the VOD you watch, the worse it gets. And the whole reason I was the first one to cover this situation is I was watching and recording the live stream live because as soon as he went live with the title "Disturbing the Peace in the Philippines,"
That makes sense. Yeah.
a dozen kick clippers started DMing me saying, "You have to watch the stream. It's already bad." So I went,
Actually, you know what? Let's see what he has been doing recently. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is the in my garage with books, right? Vitaly. Let's see his old shit, right? Probably this one. Nope. Okay, here it should be this one. Videos oldest, right? There it is. Disturbing the peace. So as you can see, it's not the first time. Like he's been doing this for 13 years. The only difference is he did this in America, right? Or maybe in Russia. Because this uniform doesn't seem American, right? And as you can see, it's not like it's his first time. He's been doing this for a long time, and there has been no consequences really. So he's
okay.
doing this expecting like no consequences.
Might as well do it. And it's safe to say I was in shock. I was taken aback. I don't think anyone expected this dude to act this dumb. Not like he hasn't surprised us before, but still, I thought he would learn his lesson. But also, this quote was insane looking back.
Okay, what are you gonna do about it?
I'm not going to do nothing.
So stop following me.
The universe is going to do it.
Okay, good.
That quote aged so well. Vitaly asked him, what is he going to do about it?
I
And
couldn't hear
obviously,
well.
Eric is not going to hit the guy and end up in the same situation that Vitaly is currently in. So he just responded with, he's not going to do anything about it. The universe is. And Vitaly said,
Sure.
okay, good. And then literally was arrested the next day. Well, I guess the universe did something about it. GG. And as I hinted at earlier, Vitaly has been given way too many chances as well. Him of all people should know better now. He was jailed in Egypt.
By the way, I don't even. Wait, he was jailed. Oh yeah, no. Wasn't Ice Poseidon the one who was jailed in Egypt or something for doing like some sexual shit, or like removing I think it's called a hijab, the thing that like the women's wear. I don't know, or maybe gambling. It was something something like that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, like confronting him is cool and all, but at the same time, you're kind of giving him the attention he wants.
Learn his
No,
lesson.
like like he wants this attention you're giving him. I can't find him here. I don't know why. Yeah, here.
Had some serious charges in 2020 after
Also, realistically, you're not really gonna change his mind, and you're not gonna change his viewer's mind, since that's what they're here for.
being arrested in Miami for assaulting a woman who was jogging. TMZ published the photo.
Basically, you're wasting your time doing nothing, really. Better to use this time and
And her face was
Then again, who am I to say you're wasting time? Honestly, do whatever you want, man. As long as you're
not
happy.
looking good after the altercation with Vitaly. Calling him a scumbag is an understatement after seeing what he did to her. But that case did end with a private settlement, and that clearly is no.
Sorry, I went off and I totally forgot. What did he do in Egypt?
Not looking good after the altercation with Vitaly. Calling him a scumbag is an understatement after seeing what he did
Oh.
to her. But that case did end.
Wait, was that a random woman, like he did with the old lady? Or was that like his girlfriend or something?
With a private settlement. And that clearly is no oopsie moment. That's just disgusting and awful on his part. But he vanished from the internet, came back with this whole like redemption arc, and he started doing these like predator catching videos. But because of how
If I'm not wrong, his predator catching videos weren't like they weren't legal in the terms of he wasn't catching predators to have them face legal accountability. It was just to beat them up. Just like I just shouldn't say that. But he's a scumbag. He wants to beat people up, so he found the category of people most I gotta stop saying people. The category of scum most people don't mind or don't care about getting beat up. It's like with serial killers. Like serial killers usually target the homeless because they're low priority. I think that it's called like in the police. Because I remember seeing a documentary, and I think the label is called low priority. Like homeless, prostitutes, like those kinds of people, because usually they don't have a family or anyone who will notice if they go missing. It's like I guess it's a bit different. But it's like he's targeting people, or he's targeting scum, because child predators aren't people, let's be honest here. Like who he can have beat up and get away with it with praises. It's like let's use Gideon as an example. He's the complete opposite. He's catching predators and he's using the police, if I'm not wrong. I haven't really watched his latest videos, but the first couple of videos I watched, he was working with the police.
How he acted, his entire team left him.
Which is like the opposite of what Vitality did, if I'm not wrong. He just like... Wait, what? No, he was the one with the like crazy car guy.
And then pivoted into, I guess, just harassing people in the Philippines instead. But I digress. Okay, what's currently going on? He was
yeah, probably because people were talking about how he was catching or looking for predators, not because he cared, but because he just wanted to beat someone up.
arrested and initially faced 3 charges of unjust vexation, a vague legal term in the Philippines that basically means causing a public disturbance. Then you have the motorcycle theft, which is an automatic 20-year prison sentence in the Philippines, which he live streamed himself doing. And as of right now, he has not been charged with that. So his life is essentially hinging on if the prosecutors show mercy and don't charge him for that.
Isn't he like 50? Like, because it's 20 years. How old is Vitality GT for a YouTuber, right? Okay, you're Russian. So he's 33. He's not that old. Then again, in the 50s, when you're in your 50s, that's when things you can't do all this anymore, right?
And again, his biggest problem is he live streamed himself doing it. So the proof is already out on the internet. Definitely not a good position to be in. But apparently Vitaly wrote to the Department of the Interior and local government.
He wrote to me that he is allegedly suffering from mental health. Okay. Asking if the charges filed against him could be dropped. And he also asked for forgiveness. Dude, I hate when people just use, I have mental issues, so everything I did, yeah, it's not my fault. Oh, I'm underage. Oh, it's not my fault I did all this. It's not my fault I robbed someone. I have mental issues and I'm underage. Like when I was a kid, I didn't do all this shit.
Secretary Jean-Ric Romulo pleading for mercy due to mental health reasons, and Romulo rejected the appeal and told the news outlet 24 Horas that acts that Vitaly committed.
I mean, I say good, but if I'm not wrong, he did go through a phase where he was like actually mentally fucked. No? Or he was actually, I don't know if it was a schizophrenic or something like that.
Do not deserve mercy.
Or maybe he wasn't Vitality, it was some other like prankster.
And honestly, it kind of makes sense that he responded like this, because this is how Vitaly was acting during the announcement of the charges in front of Romulo.
He probably thinks Russia or America is gonna save him, right? That's probably he's like, this doesn't matter. I'm gonna be taken back. Then I'm gonna just like Johnny Salami was like banned from the country. I'll just go back to America, do my thing.
It's hard to plead mercy when you're showing up that unserious. And what's sad about this is it took him to be jailed in the Philippines to finally respect the Philippines. But also, I mean, after being thrown in jail...
Is he hitting the mic in every cut to make it vibrate? Or is it his his voice? because it's constantly moving.
jail, I think it's safe to assume
It's like I can't focus on him with this thing.
that anyone in the Filipino prison system would have mental health concerns. Looking
Also, wait.
at
Never
the
mind.
conditions. Those are not conditions anyone wants to be in. And a TikToker named Dark Predictions actually claimed that Vitaly has been quietly trying to pay off witnesses and officials. No one's confirmed that. It's just
Okay, it's unconfirmed. Okay, well, there's no way he's trying. Like maybe the victims, he could be paying them. Sure, whatever. There's no way he's paying off the prosecutors and all that, right? Yeah, there's no way.
one of many
Because that would be another crime.
rumors that are circling around the case. Meanwhile, his physical condition is not looking good at all. A recent photo shows him looking way skinnier, scruffier, and just not like the dude who used to run around shirtless in Miami for clout. This same TikToker, Dark Predictions, also tried to visit
Well, he's probably not eating as good and as much, right? He's also probably not getting as much exercise.
Vitaly, claiming that he couldn't get past the facility rules because apparently only family or lawyers can see detainees. But he did bring him 2 chicken burgers.
Okay, so I'm just here with some food for Vitaly. I got him 2 chicken burgers, chicken burgers, and I put a
But
note
this
in
really
there.
makes me wonder. Why is he recording this? It's just for the clout, right? Like he doesn't actually care. He just thinks, oh, this is gonna be funny. I'm gonna get views,
Giving him my
right?
advice and Dark Predictions, how he can get himself out of this. And that's all we can do for now. Apparently, it's really difficult to actually go in there without being a family or a lawyer. We contacted the lawyers, we contacted some judges. I did all I could. I did everything I could. Apparently, the only thing I can do now is bring him some food and bring him that note.
And this got him a bunch of backlash online with people accusing him
I just find it weird when it's like, I don't know who that guy is. I totally forgot. But it's like friend or family member is going through like this, and you're just recording yourself like using them for clout. At least that's the impression it
he was
gives.
supporting a scumbag. And this led him to make a follow-up video where he clarified that he didn't condone what Vitaly did, but felt like 24 years was excessive and wanted to show some compassion. Which, I mean, is fair. I don't think any Westerners think he deserves 24 years for what he did there, but it doesn't really matter what people
It doesn't, like, sure, whatever. It's their laws. Like, you can't go to some place, you know, someone's house basically, break their rules, and when they. Dude, fuck the neighbors and their dogs. What the fuck, man? Hopefully the mic doesn't catch it. But you can't go into someone's house, break their rules, and then complain when, you know, they punish you according to their rules.
think. His problem is he did this. And the Philippines, they don't play by Western rules. If you F around there, you will definitely
Also, even by Western standards, taking a cop's hat, telling a lady you're gonna rob her, taking a security guard or cop's motorcycle. I guess here they don't have motorcycles, they have cars. So it's even worse if he does it here, right? Like, all of these are crimes, and I feel like they're heavy crimes.
find out.
I was just doing the best of what I had. You know, I couldn't do the interview that I wanted to do, but I could bring him food. So why would I just say, oh, well, I can bring him food, I can't see him, but no, I should just leave him, you know? So I decided to bring him some food.
But obviously, Vitaly has been known for having an unapologetic attitude, and in his own words, has bragged about going to jail for views.
And I came out of jail, every video was hitting 1 million views. Whoa. Out of every negative situation, I get positive. So if I go to jail tonight, or today, or for how many days, because I'm ready, because my...
See, he said days. That's the thing, so... It's like... Getting 1 million views for 1 day in jail, it's like, okay, sure. Like, that's probably... He probably thinks that's fine, because... The reward to punishment ratio is leaning towards the rewards, right? So it's worth. But for years, it's like he's not gonna get enough views in 20 years. He's probably not gonna, in like 1 year, he's probably not even gonna break like 1 million, right?
Tight for a while now.
And when
So
he
yeah,
comes
I mean, if
back,
that's your
people are
strat-
gonna forget about him. Actually no, they're probably gonna watch him for a couple of days, then you because he's out of jail and all that, then forget about him.
Don't be surprised if jail time isn't just a part of your marketing plan and suddenly it becomes a part of your life, because that's where it will lead you. And as of now, just getting to his trial could still take years. And even if he serves time or gets cleared, the immigration issue, that's just its own separate nightmare. Until a country actually agrees to accept him, he's in this like weird legal limbo. Because as of now, Vitaly will be stuck in the Philippines.
I see now. So he has his desk here, and he probably has his elbows on the desk, so when he claps or moves his hand, the vibration goes through here and shakes the chick. I'm smart, aren't I?
It's a long...
I see that it's like not moving at all. It's moving only a little. He claps his hands, boom, it shakes.
Way from his YouTube glory and a long way from going home. He was also transferred to the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology custody.
So the camera moves a little bit when he puts his hands down. It's like a small vlogger moved to a jail as deportation put on him.
Around June 11th, 2025. Pending the resolution of his court cases. And as I mentioned previously, even after posting bail, he was just rearrested again. And even worse, the BIA has kept him detained due to the ongoing deportation.
Because he faces a deportation case. Even if he files for bail for his local cases, he will still be returned to the custody of the BL, which is the, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer or anything like that. He would not be allowed to roam around as he is already seen as described by me. Okay.
Deportation proceedings and his status, because they're referring to him as an undesirable alien.
Yeah.
And the final update is the Philippines government has made it very clear that deportation will not occur until any sentence is served and local legal cases are resolved. So for now, the waiting continues for Vitaly. And the dude built his career off of annoying people. Now, basically the entire world is in...
Yeah, so he's just fucked. He's gonna be there for years, even if he doesn't get a jail time, right? Well, according to him, I guess. I don't actually know the legal procedures there.
Annoyed at him, so that's just kind of ironic. And the guy...
And realistically... Dude, what? It was Vitaly, right? The Philippines governor or something said he was gonna make an example out of him.
Is essentially just a walking case study of how clout chasing can turn into a prison sentence. And now I guess he's just finding out if you burn enough bridges, you might literally get stuck on an island. So a lot of you guys wanted an update. That's it for now. I'll be making another update as soon as more stuff drops. But other than that, YouTube thinks you'll enjoy.
Alright, that's the end. I'm gonna leave the link to the video. Like and subscribe to his channel if you liked it. Update from Filipino. Vitaly is not on our minds at all. We're currently... Okay, sure. No one is talking about him right now. I don't know, man, like... Whatever, you know, sure. I'm gonna leave the link to the video on the description if you wanna check it out. Like and subscribe to his channel. So, like the video and subscribe to his channel. You can't like a channel, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, I'll probably make more reactions there if there's anything funny to watch or interesting. Peace. Oh wait, I didn't ask you guys. Are you having a good day? Yeah, I forget I asked that in the beginning of the stream.